So we're here earlier than expected, but we can start the coaching carousel. So let's talk about it. So, with roughly 3 weeks left in the regular season, John Tortorella was relieved of his head coach position this morning in Philadelphia after they went a whole month without a regulation win and sitting last place in the Metro Division when the decision was made to pull that trigger, going 1-10-11 since February 25th. Now, under Tortorella this season, in 73 games, the Flyers have a 28-36-9 record, sitting 10 points out of a wildcard spot and 4 points behind the Pittsburgh Penguins. And in the near 3 years with Tortorella behind the bench, the Flyers have a 97-107-33 record in 237 games, with no playoff appearances, finishing as high as 6th place in the Metropolitan Division in 2023-24. And random little tidbit, Tortorella also has the distinction of being the oldest coach in the NHL prior to his dismissal. Now, with that record the Flyers posted this season, this brings Tortorella's overall coaching record to a 770 win, 648 loss, 37 ties, and 165 overtime games in 1,620 games between 5 teams. So it's not a sneeze at record. Now, in his place, the Flyers are going with Brad Shaw in the interim. Now, Shaw, who last had head coach position in the 2005-2006 season with an 18-18-4 record in 40 games with the New York Islanders. Now, in my own opinion, I'll bet the plan all along was to move on from Tortorella at the end of the season anyways, so I guess starting early isn't necessarily a bad thing, as one has to believe that Shaw isn't a long-term fix in this situation, with only 9 games left in their regular season. So one has to wonder where the Flyers go from here in terms of who to put behind the bench for the 2025-26 season. And with time at their disposal, they got time to figure that out. Now, for the Flyers, though, at least for their audience, one would have to think that it's going to be a coach that can take them to the playoffs. No questions asked. I can imagine they don't want to be in the terms of a team that's going to take forever to get back to the playoffs. Not that there's much success there anyways, but either way, the coaching carousel is now open.